Good morning. The sun's coming up and it's just so pretty out here. I couldn't resist. I want to show everybody how beautiful this is. The moon is still in the sky. The sun is coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day. My garden did better than I even thought it would. And my sweet potatoes are so thick, I can't even plant anything. When I try to dig, it's all full of sweet potato. All of this. There's my flower I got from the woods. I still hadn't looked it up to see what that is. Hey, Miss Ava. I hadn't been looking at the screen, so I hadn't seen anybody. That's my okra still blooming. I've got several good ones that are still making. I think that's such a pretty flower. It looks like the hibiscus for the okra. And that hibiscus tree got me a new bird feeder. And the little birds are really liking it. The little finches and the hummingbirds love this hibiscus. It did really well this year. We've had some strange weather too. It got cool quick. I wanted some really big sunflowers, but they didn't get so big. They're still facing the sun. Hello, I'm out in my garden. If I was up by I need to get my other device and I'll start putting people in where y'all can connect. I really like to do that. And y'all feel free, if you've already got your jacket, feel free to share any link that you have. I really love that color right there. That is absolutely beautiful. And this vine all comes from that strange fruit I bought from the store. And you can see everything's just as tall as me, but it's starting to come to an end. It's getting long and linky. Those were the very best ones I ever grew from seed. I've got me some collard greens and cabbage planted. That should be able to make it. And a new one of them. You see the others, they really got tall this year. See my spider lilies? Those don't supposed to come up till the end of next month. But this weather has tricked them. That's my saga palm. I got this out of the trash about 10-15 years ago. It was real little, like really small, about that big. and I seen a little bitty green leaf in it. So I put it in a pot, and I've been taking care of it ever since. This is that trumpet. That one's about, they smell so good at night. And you see my garden I put in out there. It's coming in. But the sun just, when the sun comes up and hits it, that's the sorghum. I got me some, put it in a pot. And there's a bird feeder. That out there's another angel trumpet. I told you we had roosters, Ava. You hear them? That's another trumpet. The weather is just so strange this year. The plants aren't acting like they're supposed to. It's I'm getting my seeds for next year, and it makes them, I really like that color. And I like these. They're everywhere. And see, they'll make a lot of seed. I'll have more seed than you'll see. Look at that little special deal. And that one's almost whole. My elephant ear is still blooming. I had a lot of blooms this year. I hope everybody's doing well. This is called a peppermint. These yellow ones did really good this year. Real thick. And that's the zinnia too. I think those are my favorite. I like that stripe in there. I've been up before the sun came up. Miss Ava, you see that big old knot's almost gone. But that vine really grew. My backyard needs a lot of work. I have got to see my seeds I'm getting ready for next year. I just pick my flowers, let them dry, and when they dry, I pull the seeds. And each one of these grows a flower. Because they were very expensive. I was surprised how high they were just for a few. My goldfish are doing really nice. I got a bloom on my, what are them called? Water hyacinth. The goldfish are in there. They're very shy. I love the spider lilies. Those are natural. They just grow here. I didn't plant these. They just came up by themselves, and there's a whole bunch of them coming. This this thing, this one turned out to be the best. I think because it gets the morning light. But the rest of them just opened up like that, and then trying to get the light. My hummingbird's trying to feed. I'm gonna have a seat. Everybody feel free to share a link, and I'll see if I can start. Oh, I'd really like to enjoy this, and this is really took off this year. Y'all feel free to share your link now. Anything, even if you're doing live right now, you can share it. I don't mind at all. I appreciate everybody coming. I know this is, oh, well, it's early for me. I forget. It's really early, but it's not that early. I've been up for about 5 hours. I just hadn't spoke. I have really been enjoying myself being out in that new creek I found. You know, that's not a new creek. I used to go there as a teenager, and we would lay out in the sun, but I would never walk away from the road. So I never knew that any of that was back there. And the ones that I'm doing now that I'm putting out every day is one trip. I walked a long way, and it's downstream. So when I go back, I'm going to go upstream and do the same thing again. It is really beautiful in there, especially when you get away from the bridge and get way up in the woods. Thank you, Robin. When I first started reading that, I was like, "Oh Lord, like what's gonna be said?" And then when I finished reading it, I was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." I appreciate that. I'm just, I have been going live, and when this was the tallest plant I had, right here, my tiger lily, and see all my baby bulbs. He's a little blue, but the pineapple did come back. That's some of my rocks. And then of course, I've got some of my favorite ones that hit right here in my window. And then I have rocks everywhere. They're in there. They're full in the bottom of this. You can see them on the ground over there. I've got a different kind of elephant ear coming in on the wall here. This right here needs some work, but this is my first year doing this, and I'm already getting ready for next year. See, I picked these. I read about it, and it said it's called deadhead, and you just pick them and let them dry, and then the seed will come out. Excuse me, I'm drinking coffee. I have really been busy this week. That was a 14-mile walk, those videos I've been posting. You can see I did my mailbox. I put some stuff out there. And I've got a big pumpkin and a big gourd. I'm gonna sit out there, but I decided I'd wait till October. I love that okra. I've got a big container on my counter just full of okra. I love that. I got that out of the woods. And it's just really loving being in a garden. That's sweet potato. There's a collard green. It's called a purple collard green. I got eat up with red fire ants yesterday trying to clean up. This bloomed really good this year. See how that one spread all out? It's because the sunlight's being blocked. And then see how I've got okra everywhere. And that's just, I picked okra yesterday. There's one right there. They have an okra every day. See, look. And then all this is sweet potato. There's some more flowers coming. And that's from my seeds. That's cabbage. And these are all sweet potatoes. I found a baby elephant ear, so I put it in right here. Because these didn't do too well right here on this corner. It gets real hot right here with all the concrete. This don't even supposed to be blooming. It's too hot. Look, there's even an okra right there. See, it still got the flower on it. But it's a good size. I'll wait till this evening, and my sweet potatoes just going crazy. But I'm just letting it grow. I don't mess with it. It seems to do better when you just let it have it on its own. That's going to be a nice bush of flowers there. And I planted this hibiscus from seed about 15 years ago. It has done really well. It is a beautiful, we call that a southern hibiscus. And that's a Rose of Sharon. And the hummingbirds love it. They really like it. They like that bush more than they like my hummingbird feeder. We got so much bad stuff happening in the world. I've just sort of been ignoring it, and I can feel it. I know what's happening. But I have to stay focused because I got a job I'm doing here, and I can't let things interfere with what I'm doing. My dog's done decided she's heard me and she's gonna get me. Are you being mean to your daddy? Angel, are you being mean to daddy? Huh? Look, are you being mean to your daddy? Oh, you can't come out here. Oh, look at this. This is my stuff I've been finding. I got it everywhere. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? That is wood. I don't know what this is, but it just gets, the more I look at it, the stranger it gets. And I have no idea what it is. This is wood that turns to rock. And she loves rocks. See, she loves rocks too. Her name is Angel. Angel can sing, y'all. Happy birthday. You gonna sing happy birthday? Huh? Can you sing happy birthday? Angel? Happy birthday? Yeah? It's your birthday? It's your birthday? You like to sing Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Yeah. Yeah. She sings Jesus Loves Me with her mama on. Where Cece is right there. She's so worried she gonna get in trouble. She is the honey and she is the baby. And she is the best dog in the world. She's a good girl. She see that tail and her butt. She's a good girl. Yes, she is daddy's baby. But yeah, that's my stuff I've been finding. It takes so long to wash it. It's unbelievable. I have got all kind of the wood and the seam agate. All these are crystals here. Sometimes it's hard to get those crystals to sparkle on the camera, but they are really pretty. I have been looking for this since I first started doing rock hunting a year ago, because only Alabama has this type. This is from a tree from millions of years ago. It's the outside of it, and I guess you would call that a fossil. It has those holes in it. I've got so much stuff. See, this is just like that, and I found them in separate places, and I don't know what it is. I got a lot of seam agate, but a whole lot of this wood. I think that just absolutely amazes me that you could have something, a piece of wood that turns into rock. These are crystals that I found, and I love that sparkle. That's mica. These has sparkles all in it too. Sometimes it's just so hard to get this camera to, if you get it out of focus, you can see the sparkles. The whole thing just sparkles. But when you pull it back, it don't do it. Ain't that amazing that that is wood? I've got one piece. Look at this. That's wood. Look at that. Look at here. See I call them diamonds, y'all. I know it's called Jersey, and it's crystals, but that used to be wood. And you can see that same pattern right there. See the square and the crystals? I'm going to do like I used to do, and even this is wood. And it's real heavy. It's just absolutely beautiful stuff. I used to sit down at that table and do rock solid passion. I think that looks like a fish. But I've got shells, more wood. See, that's full of them sparkles. It's just hard to see them when the camera's. And this is from what I gathered, I'm gonna try to find out when I do it. This is a seam agate, because I've got a lot of it, and it's like a seam. It grew in the seam, so I'm just thinking seam agate, and I will stand corrected because I'm new, and I've always want to learn. See, it looks like a city in there with all those lines. They call that Oh, Lord. They call that pattern. I can't think of it now. I went brain dead. Yeah, I did bring that home. I hadn't cleaned it yet. But this is my backpack. See, that is a really old something. It don't have a smell. See, I hadn't cleaned it. It's still dirty. It's real heavy. Extremely heavy. And see, and then I've got some other stuff. Sometimes I will throw stuff down. I'll just take a picture of it. That's wood. I thought it looked like a pitchfork, but it's wood. But most of the time, a lot of times, if something's pretty, see, I got that for Rock Solid Passion. It's got a lot of, I can't touch my camera. I can't focus in. There it is. See how that beautiful patterns are in it? And when you stain this stuff with a beautiful stain, it's just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, sometimes, Ava, when I have something that's really beautiful, but I walked, like that last trip I did, I walked 14 miles. And my backpack was so heavy, I could hardly tote it. So I have to be really careful with what I put in my backpack, because that wood is full of water and sand and just different things are inside of it. And it makes it really heavy. So if you don't watch out, all of a sudden you're not able to walk with your backpack. See if we can catch that hummingbird. I got several hummingbirds this year. Get me a little coffee here. There's the hummingbirds. Before I came out here, the yard was full of birds. But they'll start coming back. They done got used to me now. Let me drink my coffee. You want to see the truth about my coffee? That's the truth. That is my coffee cup. It is not a cup. Well, in the South, we call that a cup. And I know it's about 4 cups. But I like me a big old nice coffee cup. And I don't care who knows about it. It's something I like. And I tell you what, I have really started enjoying doing things that I like to do. But back to that creek, that is one long walk. And I'm not complaining, but when you walk down there doing them videos, your brain, you sort of forget that you got to walk back. And I still got 2 or 3 more. So after I post those, I'm going back and I'm going to go up the creek. Where I was going that time was down the creek. And it is beautiful down there. I'll tell you what, it is just absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes the camera makes it look prettier, but a lot of times it's hard to show how beautiful it is down there with the cool breeze and all the animals and the birds. And I hadn't seen a snake. Just cross my fingers. I'm not worried about snakes, but like anybody else, I don't want to play with them or be around them. I would never kill a snake. I think it's bad luck to kill anything you're not going to eat, except a bug on your flower. And I don't kill them. I'll catch bugs and throw them out in the yard, and the birds will jump down and get them. Those big grasshoppers. How is everybody? I think next year, with this one here, I understand what happened, because this is my first year doing this. This plant here shaded it out so it don't get a lot of sunlight, and it tried to grow through it and out, and it's still pretty, but I like it like that, full. That came out. There's a cabbage. That is from a cabbage that I cooked, and I saved the middle of it. I watched a guy on YouTube. Imagine that. I watched a guy on YouTube taking kitchen scraps and growing vegetables. Look at that. Y'all look. See that on my flower? It's a little teeny baby. I got pictures of him yesterday in there. Little bitty baby. When I first came here, his daddy was out here. Big, really big lizard. Him for about a year, and I guess he died, but he had lots of babies, because I have got lizards everywhere, and they are having babies, because I see the babies all over the place. Do you hear all the roosters, Ava? There's one way back there. There's one way back there. And there's another one over there. I told you, I love the sound. There they go. I love the sound of them, but I don't get so used to it, I don't hear them unless I just stop and listen. I don't hear it. Yeah, I have a lot of birds. I don't know if y'all can see. They're on this line up here. They're waiting for me to go back in where they got my feeder right there. And I sprinkle it on the ground. But the hummingbirds love these flowers, the zinnia, and they love that hibiscus. I do too. Y'all make sure you share your link. I'm gonna see if I can get real still. Get that hummingbird. They love that feeder right there. I'm gonna have me some coffee. Do you hear the turtle dove? He goes. It's a dove. bunch of those. I have a regular doves and then the turtle dove. I see all the birds up in that tree. There's the hummingbirds. It's something how I take the sun from the Philippines and bring it up here. And then in the evening, the Philippines takes my sun and pulls it up there. That way. You know, when y'all see me when I'm on when I do those walks and I do like that, I like to make it when I do that picture and it makes my fingers stretch out real far. But really, that's a tag in my video where I know where to stop. Because when I do those shorts, they're in exact order of the video. Because I take pictures the whole time I'm doing my video. I'm snapping pictures. So they're in order. So if anybody ever, because I do have people saying, this ain't real, that's not a real place. And I just tell them, like, go watch the video. You can watch me find it. I actually pick it up off the ground. And I don't mind that. I don't mind anything people say. I always treat it. I thank them. Thank you for the comment. You know how it is. Keep on talking as long as you talking. It's all good. Hey, Crystal. I hope you're getting close to your watch hours. I really, really want you to uh, get your watch hours and get monetized. Crystal's Adventure. She has got some beautiful little children. And I love your channel, Crystal. It's so natural and you just let the kids play. And that reminds me of growing up. My mama always let us play like that. No matter what she was doing. Now, sometimes she'd tell us to shut up. But most of the time, no matter what she was doing, she would let us play. I'm so glad to hear that, Crystal. I'm gonna keep pushing though. I've been trying my best to keep something running on there to do those. And a lot of times, Crystal, I'll do it on TV and then I don't make comments. So a lot of times people don't know that I'm watching because I just let it run all day long on TV. And then I forget to pick up the phone and say, BG TV. And then, is it Lorraine? I believe it's Lorraine that's running hers, trying to get her hours. That's right. And I think that's why I am how I am now, Crystal, because my mother always let me be free. Because when you see me walking in that creek, I was doing that at 6 years old by myself. And she did not want me to go. But I would just beg and please, Mama, let me go. I want to go, Mama. Oh, Lord. We got grass cutters. That's going to be too loud. Let me move around here. But yeah, Crystal, I love the way you let the kids have their freedom while you're online. I think you fall in love with the sound of children. It's a beautiful sound, that joy that kids have in their voice. You can just hear it when a child's happy. You know it. We can see, sometimes I'll just sit here and watch the birds. I thought about putting my camera up right here because those hummingbirds do a lot better when I'm in the house. If you can see that vine right by the hummingbird at the bottom, that's sweet potato. It has come all the way up my flower bush. But it's like when I film inside like this, I feel like I'm in jail. See my bird nest up in that corner? Let me give you a jacket. Hold on, I have to get my other phone. Y'all excuse the noise. I usually don't apologize on here because you can't help it if somebody starts making noise. They're fast though, they'll be done in just a second. And yeah, I got dogs in my house, and that's all right. That's what makes me happy. I done served my mother. Hey, Dottie, is that my baby? She's a watchdog. And you better believe that dog, look at here. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh, mama. I got pretty teeth all the way around. Yep. Daddy's baby. That's Daddy's baby. Yeah. My big old girl. Daddy honey. That's Daddy honey. Yeah. Her daddy baby. Look at old Squirt gotta come see what somebody's doing. Y'all need to go pee pee? You go pee pee? You wanna go outside, Daddy? You wanna go? I cooked a really big meal yesterday. See, that's her toy, a log. Y'all see my mess? Yeah, I got her to guard the house. If somebody comes through that front door, buddy, that dog will eat them up. Uh-oh. So see, she's already knocking. She knows how to knock on the door. Let me hide, watch. See her knocking? That's why I put that piece of plastic right there. Hey, baby. She's wanting to play with a log. You gonna come in? It ain't time to eat yet. I would show y'all my tornado shelter, but I don't know how close I can get to that. And I'm gonna do a whole thing where I show these, because I am really excited about finding this stuff. This is wood. It just shocks me. Even though I know what it is, it surprises me when I look at it. And you know, the hardest part is cleaning it, getting all that mess off of it. And you think I'm the only one that collects rocks? Let me show you something. She's got her a rock right there. See that rock? And look, this is her stuff. I gave her this where she can have something. Look under there. See them rocks? She's got rocks. She likes to save her rocks too, don't you, baby? It's okay, darling. It's okay, darling. That's my baby. That's my baby Goo. That's daddy, baby. Yeah. See, she makes a deal. She makes a deal with her daddy. We'll let them finish with that. Got me a new TV. I found out you can't, I was going to play music. I got to learn how to do that. Because I seen it and I read about it this morning, playing music on YouTube. But I hadn't learned how to do it yet. Yeah, Ava, you got some good dogs too. I've seen your dogs playing with your cat. And you always know whenever you got a good dog. And that cat and that dog love each other. They're in love. My honey, my baby, my sugar bunny. She my baby goo. Look at that big old dog. She'll eat 'em up if they come in that door right there. Because my other doors have steel bars on them. But that's the only door you can come in. And she lays right there for a reason. And Ava, look, that's from my ants. I kills the queen. Ant bait. Them ants have been eating me up. I mean, they've been eating me up. See my little boy chair? They don't come no more. They done got too old for me. They don't like to come over and visit no more. Hopefully one day they'll come back and see their burn. But I'm waiting for them to come back. I think they finished. Just about finished. I don't like being in the house. Y'all want to say hello to my mama? I talk about her all the time. That's all the stuff I've been buying my mama since I was a little boy. She keeps it all in one case. She used to get mad at me because when I was a little boy, I would get money to get me something and I would go buy my mama something. And she would say, "You got to buy you something." But I would rather buy my mama something. You want to say hello? That's my mama.
Yeah, that's me.
Say hey.
Hey,
Tell everybody how good you are.
how good I am?
Yeah.
I'm not that good.
I thought you was doing really good.
Oh,
Angel, come here. That's Mama's watcher. She watches her mama. Yeah, she
thank
loves
you,
her
Mama.
mama.
Baby girl.
Mama, make her sing.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Dude, Jesus loves me. Dude, Jesus loves me. Mama, dude, Jesus loves me.
Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes. Yes,
Angel, you singing for your mama? Golly.
Baby girl, I love you. I love you.
All right, I just always talk about you on YouTube, and I was like, y'all want to see my mama? And that's her protector right there. That is her angel. She watches over her mama, and she stays with her mama.
Yes, sure does.
All right, that's the end of that. I think, let me get this other phone. No, I still hear him. Check this out. This is a turkey feather. When the sun hits it, it's like a peacock. I found this in that creek. I got some pictures of it. Yeah, Mama's doing really well. We don't take any kind of medicines or anything like that. Her blood work come back really good because I've been cooking so healthy. We don't eat a lot of bad food. But she's not on any medications. Let me get the this. See that's what I'm gonna put out by the mailbox just in a couple of weeks. Got a big pumpkin, and I guess that's a gourd. They're big. I'm gonna put them by the mailbox for Halloween. Because it's not Christmas, it's Halloween. I think I'm gonna try to do candy this year for the kids. Not sure though. Because we don't have a lot of people out here. A lot. Yep. Oh, they're still out here. They're almost finished. I think it'll be alright. Oh, I gotta get my coffee. I hope this picture's not jumping around. You usually don't find out until afterwards. I put my, where'd I put my coffee? Oh, I found it. Right there. This is the first rock I ever found. It looks like ice. It feels like silk. That's my big mama. I took care of her. That's my mother's brothers and sisters. My mother has 9 brothers and sisters. Yeah, I think they're just about finished. I cut my own grass. These people pay a lot of money to get their grass cut. And I don't like to waste no money like that when I can do it myself. Plus, I love cutting the grass. Just makes me feel good to look out there and know I did it. I guess I could walk around in the garden again before these morning glories. I'm out in the morning. Next year I'm gonna have some that are just really large. It smells so good out here with all these flowers. These really smell good, but they're just about over. That's the seed. It looks like a peppercorn. See there? And every one of them will make a bush. And I'll be pulling them up next year. I see over there them flowers on his mailbox. I gave them to him. I got them over here. Oh, there's the hummingbird. He likes these ones. See there? And I got them back there in that corner. I've always loved those. The hummingbirds like them too. But I don't have any in the front. I've got these in pink I got collard greens and cabbage planted, and I'm kind of just experimenting this year. That it's my first time, just to see what does good, what I like. I love my okra because um, I like cooking beans, and okra just goes really good in my beans. Now, actually, I put it in a lot of stuff, and I just don't tell. And I cook it till it goes away, but it's still in there. It's good for you. That's what I heard. So, guess who's eating okra? Let me get back in my hiding spot. I'm sure the neighbors wonder what in the world I'm doing. But I believe some of them might be watching me, because before I had that woman do all that crazy stuff to me, I had Facebook and I had TikTok, and I would do all three, and they were doing really well. But when that woman started acting really crazy, I had to delete my Facebook. And I tried to do Facebook again and just have it under Alabama, but it was sending everybody I knew before, it was sending them uh, friend things, and all they had to do was hear my voice and they knew who I was. So all of a sudden, that crazy lady was back on my Facebook again and messaging me. Let me see if I can catch the plane. America. Those are big old jets. High powered. America is going through some changes, y'all. Here comes some more. Go behind me. There's two more. We are a force. That's the moon. Not the blood moon, but the real moon. From when I filmed it the other night. That was so fun. Outside filming that moon. Like, I'm taking pictures of the moon. I love the moon. Everything is content. All of it. YouTube has 2.5 billion accounts. So there's enough for all of us to have as many as we would ever want. Just gotta work at it. Yeah, I'm not. That means if I got the moon, that means you have you have no moon. Oh, those jets went around. I see them circling. They're going into the sun. You see how the sound is behind them? They're gone, and the sound's still right there. And now they'll come back around. I guess a lot of guys. Look, there's two more. I don't know if y'all can see them because they're hiding under the sun. See them? See if I can find them again. Oh, there they are. They came by here the other day and they were so low that you could feel it in your chest, like it made your chest rattle, like whoa. Yeah, that's the moon, Miss Ava. I'm not used to this thing. That means y'all can't see the moon right now because we have it. We'll give it back, of course, because nobody wants to keep the moon. We'll be going to the moon soon. A lot of bad. Oh, that purple over there, that's the pink one. I love that. Water hyacinth. I got this out of the river down there where I get the rocks in the Coosa River. I hadn't really been, it's new, and I want it to, I got a lot of babies in there. I don't know what that is. Oh. But I want it to get established because I'll leave this out here through the winter and let them fend for themselves. I don't feed the goldfish that are in there. I don't feed them because if you feed them, they won't eat the mosquitoes. There's my spider lilies. There's that jet coming back around. They are circling my house, y'all. Be one of them crazy Alabama people. Crazy in Alabama. They coming after me. Let me get my gun. And you know I ain't got none. I do. Not on YouTube, I don't. That's bad. I got my pajamas on. Out here walking around in my pajamas. My feet are ate up. Look. From red ants yesterday. The ants eat me up. I done started sweating. I sure appreciate y'all. I got 33 likes. I go on some channels and they'll have 700 or 1,000 likes. And I was like, my gosh, what is that? But you know, I don't say all that in my videos. I don't care if they like it or comment or whatever. Just watch it. Or if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, I'm strictly doing it for me. I love what I'm doing out there. I love picking up them rocks and talking into this camera. It's like not being by yourself. And when you take care of somebody like I do, people leave you alone. You don't get no calls, nobody checks on you, and you got to accept it. It's normal. It's just what people do. They go on with their lives, and you're stuck in one spot. Well, I wouldn't say stuck, because I choose to be here. But I'm not mad at nobody. It don't make me... It hurts, because I'm human. But I do understand that, you know, they got to move on with their lives, and they live their life. But when you take care of somebody here in America, I don't know how it is in other parts of the world. Nobody comes to see you. Nobody calls. We just had Grandparents' Day, and nobody celebrated my mother being a grandma. I don't know why. She's almost 83 years old, and her grandchildren it just seems like they could care less because they do not contact her. They don't talk to her. Like Grandparents' Day came and she was just waiting. She didn't even know it was Grandparents' Day, and we were at church and somebody said it at church. And it's just, it can be really sad because I can't help it. But she's got Facebook and she'll get on that Facebook and see things that's going on in her grandchildren's life. And she's happy that they're happy, but it just hurts her that she's not in it. And it's just, I think it's just life. Because I had a grandmother and a whole bunch of aunts and cousins that lived in Selma, Alabama, and I never seen them. We never went to visit. We never went over there. But I think she just feels different because she had those grandchildren when they were little and spent a lot of time with them. And I can't help it. For some reason, they got to blow that grass away. I don't do all that. I let nature take care of it. Just let the rain come and wash it away. But that sure make a racket. But they got two of them out there blowing them. One blowing it in the yard and one's blowing it out. Could you imagine spending money for a machine that blows air? Not me. But I guess it'll come in handy when you need to blow some air. I think they're finished. I'm gonna go in. There's the Jets again. See, that okra has gotten bigger since I've been on here. That okra has gotten bigger. There we go. It's quiet. Y'all hear them Jets? There they go. America's buzzing. Them Jets are flying every day now. Loose lips. See here? That's sweet potato. Coming all the way from the ground. I swear that okra has grown since we've been on this. Well, I mean, it wasn't there yesterday. I picked them. And they're easy to pick. You just snap it off. See, it's easy. I'm gonna let that one grow till tomorrow. I've seen some big ones down here too. There's some. Oh, I think I just about killed that one. Well, they usually just pop real easy. But you know how it is when you're trying to show somebody something. Look how big that one just got. I think I'm gonna let that one, well, there's more. See, that one popped easy. They all brand new. There's a good one right there. It ain't trying to pop. There it is. See there? I get that many every day. Big old nice handful of them. And I usually miss some. See, there's one right there. Oh man. That's terrible. I don't know how I touched that. I wonder how long I've been muted. For a long time? BB. I bet I was muted for about 10 minutes. I don't have any idea. Was it muted the whole time I was in the house? I know I lost everybody. Oh, so it was muted the whole time I was in the house. Yep. That okra usually snaps right off. Just with one hand, I'll just reach over and snap it. But, when you got this thing on, nothing works right. It would not come off for nothing. That is unbelievable. Well, I didn't say nothing. I was just running my mouth, talking about how I cook everything and showing my stuff I got cooked. My whole chicken. That pot has a whole chicken I cooked yesterday. Yesterday we had chicken with mashed potatoes and big sliced green beans. And I made that peach cobbler again. Y'all feel free to share a link. I'm gonna be on here a few more minutes. It is, let me see what time it is. Oh, I gotta go. The dogs eat at 9. I appreciate everybody coming. I really do. I needed to do this. I'm gonna do another one, but I want to go through those rocks and the petrified wood. I'm gonna wait till I post the rest of the. I got 2 more videos, and you know how I like to make my little stuff I like to do. But it's so hard for me to hold those videos and not post them. But I will. I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate y'all's support. I mean, I really got some good support. YouTube sent me a letter. YouTube sent me a letter saying that it was unbelievable what I thought and what the truth was. Uh, but it don't matter to me. I'm enjoying my YouTube. I'm enjoying making these videos. It's like I'm doing a diary because one day I'll be really old and I won't be able to do this stuff. But I'll be able to look back. There comes the jets again. See my butterfly? Ain't that something? You grow a beautiful flower and then these beautiful butterflies show up. So you got the color of the flower and then you have the color of a beautiful butterfly. I really love nature. I heard that hummingbird. I was going to try to catch it. But yeah, I'm trying to get my I don't know what it's called. Where they send you a check. I I stopped doing everything for a little while. I had to. Just I don't know. I became overwhelmed. I had so much going on, and I had the house flood, and my eyes were messing up. And it just, how sometimes it seems like everything goes wrong. But I got over it, got better, and after a while, I realized how much YouTube was helping me and giving me something to do for myself. And I really enjoy the people. And I realized who was there when I was gone. I seen that because there was a lot of people that just kept coming. And it was just really nice. I found this in the creek. It's a little heart. So I hung it in the plant. It looks weird now. It could be, I don't think it's real. But it lasted a long time in that creek. And now I got it hanging in my plant. This would probably do really good if I took it outside, but I'm not moving any of it. But yeah, I truly noticed who was keeping me going while I was gone. And I really needed that break because I just hit a year on YouTube. I made 1 year. And that seems really strange to me that I've been doing this for a year now. And a lot of things have changed. I know I have, especially with filming and stuff. I've learned so much. And then I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful evening and be blessed. Oh, yep, it is evening. Y'all are at night. So y'all be blessed. Thank you so much for coming by. I truly appreciate it.